Hey friends, it is almost the end of January, and I wanted to pop on for a quick video um, to share, something that I'm feeling right now that might be familiar for some of you. For those of you who are chronic trauma survivors, for those of you who fawn, this will be for you. So, when we are learning to establish boundaries, um, not only with other people or with the world, but within ourselves, um, it can sometimes feel like you're dying. And I know that sounds super dramatic. And let me explain. When we are triggered, when that old trauma is triggered, and our vagal response is usually to kind of shut down and fawn and please and appease. When we make a decision to not do that and walk away from a toxic situation, um, even if to the outside world that's a really, really stupid thing to do, but you know that it's the right thing to do for you, and you start feeling this anxiety and this unease and this trembliness, and you can't sleep, and you're like worried, and you're like looking around, and the hypervigilance is there. You're like, what can I do? Should I do this? Should I do that? What should I do? And you feel like you're making a mistake. You feel like you're fucking up. You feel like you're disappointing everyone. You feel like you're gonna die, because when you were little, that's how it felt. If you didn't take care of everyone around you, then you were no longer safe. But what if that feeling of anxiety and that trembliness inside that normally tells your brain to please and appease, make sure you're safe, what if that feeling is really you leaning in to yourself, leaning into your truth, your purpose, your path, your authenticity, leaning into doing what's right for you, and it feels weird and wrong because you never do it. It's a completely new feeling for you. And so it makes sense that it would feel terrifying and wrong. And I'm there right now. If you're there, I'm there with you. And my question to myself and my nervous system is, what if instead of cringing and pulling away from that feeling, what if we took a deep breath and just leaned into it? Just a little bit. We just leaned into it and sensed and used that inner sense, connect with heart, soul, essence, and acknowledge that I'm safe. I am not in danger. I am safe. I am not in danger. And I can set boundaries and make choices that are in my highest and greatest good and not die. Lean into the discomfort and be with it as much as you can. And maybe together we'll find that this is the path that leads us out of the trauma, that leads us out of people pleasing and fawning and taking care of everyone around us except ourselves. Maybe this is the path to our own authenticity and putting ourselves first, filling our own cups first, and then sharing our overflow. Maybe this is the path to our abundance and our joy and love. Just some things to think about today. Light thoughts, right? Let me know what you think and how that felt for you in the comments. Share this video with someone that you maybe think needs to hear it. And know that I'm always here. Okay? Be well, friends.